They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. But when Caitlin Clark's bikini photos started making the rounds online, the internet exploded with opinions, while completely missing the point. People were so quick to focus on her appearance that they forgot the real story. This isn't just about a few viral photos, it's about a once-in-a-generation athlete who's changing the face of basketball forever. Caitlin Clark didn't become famous because of how she looks. She became a sensation because of how she plays. And once you know her story, you'll see why the photos are the least interesting thing about her. Caitlin Clark was born on January 22, 2002, in Des Moines, Iowa. From the very beginning, sports were a huge part of her life. Her dad played basketball and baseball, and her family was full of athletes. But while other kids tried different activities, Caitlin only had eyes for one thing: basketball. By the time she was 5, she was already playing in boys' leagues. Not because she wanted to prove something, but because there simply weren't enough teams for girls her age. She stood out not just because she was good, but because she was better than everyone else, even back then. In high school, she played for Dowling Catholic and became a local legend. She once dropped 60 points in a single game. By the time she graduated in 2020, she had scored over 2,500 career points and earned national honors. But she wasn't just putting up numbers. She was playing with confidence and swagger, the kind you rarely see at that age. She even represented Team USA and won gold medals internationally, proving she could shine on the biggest stages. When college came calling, she chose to stay close to home and play for the University of Iowa. That decision turned out to be a game changer, not just for her, but for the entire sport. In her freshman year, she led the nation in scoring with over 26 points per game. And that was just the beginning. The next season, she became the first player in NCAA Division I history, male or female, to lead in both scoring and assists. That's not just impressive, it's historic. By her junior year, Caitlin was a household name. She led Iowa to its first national championship game and delivered performances that drew almost 10 million viewers. Suddenly, people who had never watched women's basketball before were tuning in. They weren't just watching, they were hooked. Caitlin played with fire, precision, and confidence. And just like that, she became the face of a sport that had been overlooked for far too long. In her senior season, she broke the all-time NCAA scoring record with over 3,767 points. No one, man or woman, had ever scored that much in Division I history. Arenas sold out, ticket prices skyrocketed. People traveled across the country just to watch her play. And when she entered the 2024 WNBA draft, there was no doubt who would go number 1. The Indiana Fever picked her first overall, and fans went wild. But Caitlin didn't stop there. In her rookie season, she won WNBA Rookie of the Year, made the All-WNBA first team, and became an All-Star. She set records for assists and rookie scoring, and even pulled off a triple-double. Crowds of over 20,000 showed up to watch her games. TV ratings soared. People weren't just watching, they were witnessing history. Some compare her to Steph Curry because of her deep three-pointers, but Caitlin is carving out a legacy of her own. She's shown young girls everywhere that they can be strong, bold, and unstoppable. She's changing how people view women's sports, not by demanding attention, but by earning it every single time she steps on the court. And while the internet debates her bikini photos, Caitlin keeps her focus. She graduated with a marketing degree, stayed close to her family and faith, and kept her feet firmly on the ground. Off the court, she's into golf and cheering for her favorite teams like the Chicago Cubs and Kansas City Chiefs. She's not chasing the spotlight. It just naturally follows her. So, yes, her bikini photos might get clicks. But if that's all, people are talking about they're missing the real story. Caitlin Clark isn't just a basketball player. She's a revolution. She's proof that greatness doesn't need to shout. It just shows up, does the work, and rewrites the rules. And if you're still focusing on her looks instead of her game, you're looking in the wrong direction. If you think Caitlin Clark is changing the game, tell us in the comments. Hit that subscribe button for more stories that actually matter. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, because this is just the beginning, and you won't want to miss what's coming next.